This video will go over some tips to do the chapter assignments and the discussion forums. When you log into Blackboard, you'll notice that you have a section on course materials. And if you click on that, we have each of the chapters set up with your information needed to complete the readings and the assignments. As you scroll down, you'll see the links for the chapter assignment and the discussion forums. So let's go ahead and click on the chapter assignment, and it will bring up a confirmation that you would like to complete the assignment. Each of the assignments are pretty much set up the same way. There's about 10 or so multiple choice true and false questions, and then at the towards the end of the assignment there is either a evaluation or a short answer question. The last question is always the same, and it's worth 10 points. And I suggest that you click on this rubrics link and read over what I'm looking for. This is a question that you need to answer in quite a bit of detail. So please take a look at that. You can open and save the assignments as often as you like. I suggest that you save all answers either at the top or the bottom of the assignment rather than after each question, because I know that some students have had problems with that. But you can open and close this assignment as often as you like, but you can only submit the assignment once for grading. Let's take a look then at your discussion question. Your discussion question, if you click on the link, will take you to the discussion area, discussion forum. And if you scroll down, you'll see there's the first one is the mud room, that if you have some questions about the course or about a particular subject matter, even if it's just a question about a health topic, you can post it in the mud room, and anyone can go ahead and answer that. If you as a student know the answer, go ahead and log in and answer that question. I'll also monitor that forum and try to provide my comments as well. For your first question, you basically will click on the link, and the actual question is listed here. And you can click on the link and post your response to the question. And the way to do that is to create a thread. So once you've clicked on the link, and I see that the first question's there, you'll create a link, or create a thread, excuse me, and go ahead and post your response. So for your initial response, please click on create a thread. Do not click on someone else's response and reply to that. So you need to create your own thread in this question and go ahead and post your response. When you are replying to someone else's response, which is part of this discussion question, then you can go ahead and hit reply. But make sure that you post your own response under create thread for your first initial response. So once you're done typing in your response to the first question, you can scroll down and hit submit. And then eventually, as this gets populated, you can go back and respond to another student's post by clicking on their name or their question, and then go ahead and respond to what they have posted. So that's how you would reply. I suggest for both of these activities to go to the Start Course Here section and scroll down and read the grading criteria. That should help you. It's under grading assignments, due dates, and penalties, so that you can see what I'm looking for. There's a whole bunch of information on the grading criteria, so I suggest that you go ahead and take a look at that. I hope this was helpful. See you in cyberspace.